Hello, everybody. Welcome to the booth. It is me, RadicalRex, bringing you today's game. Guernsey hockey team versus Jersey. Like Fizzy said, Jersey took this game in overtime last time. So, yeah, definitely a very close matchup. I think it was a 4-3 or maybe a 5-4 game. Not quite sure, but something like that. Very close. And I'm sure we'll see another one here today. It's a different Guernsey team to what we saw then. They've Kills has left the team. PK has come on. And I think PK actually is kind of exactly what this team needed. I felt like their forwards were too eager to get rid of the puck when they got it. They needed someone who is confident on the puck. And, I'm just getting word from Fizzy that apparently there was a slight tech issue. So it wasn't Fizzy doing the intro, but apparently you guys missed it. But yeah, I think they needed a forward who was confident in holding the puck. And they've got that now, I think, in PK, who's got a little bit of deking ability and should be able to give them some hold-up play. They've also got Bjorn in net, Mantis and Pudding on as well. I'm surprised, to be honest, there's no Squidunge, because he's the only defender on the lineup, but they're going for 3 attacking players here. That has worked for them before, so maybe we'll see that again. Dax in the lineup for Jersey, waiting for the rest of the team. And Zorks and UZ have joined, so just one more to join, and we should be underway for Guernsey versus Jersey. Make sure you use your channel points to predict who you think will win. So far, 91% of the vote is on Guernsey. Like I said, Guernsey did lose this matchup last time, but it was a overtime game. So make sure you use your channel points to bet who you think will win. And if you win and get it right, you'll get channel points for it. And we are adding some functionality for channel points soon. Gordo has just joined the lobby, so it is Gordo, Zorks, UZ, and Dax for Jersey, and it looks like we're about to get started. Bjorn, PK, Mantis, and Pudding, like I said, for Guernsey hockey team. Just waiting for the game to get underway. And we should be underway any second. Yeah, here we go. Just everyone's readied up, so the game should be underway now. And we're in. It's Pudding and UZ on the face-off. Like I said, Dax, Zorks, and Gordo behind UZ make up the Jersey side. They're playing in black today. And for Guernsey hockey team, Bjorn, Pudding, Mantis, and PK. PK being Shaku. I'll try and call him PK. So that it's not confusing, but here we go. Dax plays across to UZ to open it up for Jersey. Now looking for Gordo. Gordo found Zorks open early, but not convert into a goal. Pudding there with an opportunity off the board. Maybe could have looked for a pass in the middle, but tried the shot early. Don't think it's the worst idea ever. It is UZ on the board. Under pressure from PK. He'll look for a way out here. Still under pressure. PK getting in on him there, but not able to create anything. Now Mantis will come in to help. Mantis has won it. Can he find the way to get the puck up the rink? Shaku tries the shot early, not able to make it work. I think already we're seeing there a little bit of presence from Shaku that the rest of their players weren't giving them. But unfortunately on the back end, sloppy defensive play. Absolutely no one near Gordo there. Just left with a world of space. Not sure what Mantis was doing, but a million miles away from where he needed to be. And Jersey take an easy lead there, and that really shouldn't have been that easy for them. They should have been made to work a little bit harder, especially this early in the game. They need to make sure they don't give up space that easily here, Guernsey. Otherwise, they will be losing this one. Up the board to Zorks. PK bumps it away. Here's UZ. UZ plays out to Gordo. This is why I'm surprised that we're not seeing Squidunge again. Squidunge is the only player on this lineup who's got experience playing as a defender. The rest of them are all attacking players, so an interesting call in terms of lineup. And again there, Gordo left with a world of space. No one covering him. Bjorn needs to go away, get rid of that puck quicker. And there we go, that's why. Again, just a lot of space being given for Jersey players here. You see PK sort of tries, but never gets that close to Gordo. And I mean, Bjorn does his best, but no one really putting up much of a fight defensively for Jersey. They've looked okay when they've had the puck in the other team's half, but Shaku gives it away there. Here's Dax bouncing up for Pudding. Pudding fighting on the board for it. And he just runs straight into Dax there. Not able to get the pass off in time. Back to Shaku. Shaku will play it up for Pudding. Can Pudding maybe try and shot in there? No, he can't. Pudding now back to Shaku. Back up the board to Pudding. He took too long with it and User blasts him off it. Shaku plays it back up, but it's straight back to User's stick. Can Pudding win it here? Yes, he can. Puts it in the middle for Mantis. Mantis tries the shot. That's better from Jersey, but we have to see what they do with it on the other end. Bjorn plays that out for Pudding. Pudding will look into the middle. It ends up back with Bjorn after taking a deflection. He finds Mantis on the far board. Mantis loses it to Gordo, and it's now back PK chasing it back. Zork takes it. Here's Gordo. On the board, Pudding and Mantis now fight for it. Pudding wins that one, but they're really struggling to get the puck out here, Guernsey, sorry. And Pudding there, miscontrolling it. Zorks picks up. He finds Gordo. Gordo's been the threat so far. All the way back to Dax, round to Zorks. And Jersey just looking control of the game there. And Shaku, unfortunately, doing there what I was hoping he would be the remedy for, which was he got the puck there and had a good opportunity, but immediately dumped it away without waiting for the play to develop. That's what I felt this Guernsey team have lacked so far. Here is Pekin. You're seeing that a bit of that there. What I think he does bring, which is instead of just immediately sending it straight at the goal the moment he gets it, he took his time there, made a move to create space, and then played the pass in. And that's what they need to do a lot more attacking. But first of all, they need to, well, simultaneously, they also need to make sure they're much more structured defensively because Gordo is able to operate in a lot of space here. Mantis chasing that pass down intended for Zorks. Zorks and Mantis fighting on the board. Here's Dax. Dax and Mantis round to Pudding. Pudding plays the shot, and again, he's just rushed the shot. There was no need to rush it, but he took it immediately, and 2-0. The game is certainly stabilised. Guernsey certainly looking a bit better defensively, but still not offering anything in the way of attack. And there we go. A lucky bounce goes their way. Shaku, right place, right time. It'd be fair to say. Pudding plays up there, and it's off of Dax's head, and it plays it just perfectly in for PK. And he gets that one there, making it 2-1. That puck launched up in the air, back into the defensive zone for Jersey, who give it to Dax, now to UZ. UZ, some people may not know, but is by far the most experienced player on this lineup. Was a Slap 1 player. Played in Volvo Mafia on season 6 of Slap 1, and did play before that. I couldn't tell you who he played for before that, but very experienced player. Well, there we go. That will end the first period there. 2-1 to Jersey hockey team. Guernsey certainly stabilised towards the end, but they looked defensively shaky throughout, I'd say. It doesn't look like we're going to see a change here. Like I said, Squidlunge is available, and he's a very experienced defensive player, but they obviously don't feel the need to put him on. They did certainly stabilise towards the end of that game, so maybe the right call. It's always hard to tell. Enkidu is available on the bench for Jersey, but has not made a move onto the starting lineup yet, so he'll be back on the bench for period 2. So it looks like we'll have same lineups for both teams. And here we go, UZ and Pudding on the face-off for period 2. Zorks and Pudding fighting for it. Zorks now. Round to Dax. Dax under pressure from Pudding. UZ gives his keeper some help there. Bumps away Pudding. Here's Zorks now on the far side, chased by Mantis. He plays around to Dax. They're going to take their time with it. Dax now making moves behind the board, and he's fumbled it. Pudding there to pick it up, but there's no one to capitalise. Here's Zorks, chased. He plays across for Gordo, and again, Gordo's been so consistently able to find space. Now Mantis gets off a fumble from Gordo. Can Mantis turn this into something here? He's going to track back, maintain possession. Here's Bjorn. Bjorn round for Pudding. Pudding back for Bjorn. Bjorn will bounce this up the board for PK. PK tries the one-timer. Well wide, but he wins it on the pressure there, and there's no one there. Mantis needs to be a bit quicker there, I think. Bjorn tries a long shot, but nothing there. And here's Mantis again. Can he find it in? No, he can't. Brilliant save by UZ. Off the line. It looked like it had crossed, but the game says otherwise. And it Remains 2-2, even though it looked like it was across the line. This one bounced back for Dax. Pudding chasing. Now Mantis. Is UZ. Breaking free there. What can he do with it? PK. Now to Mantis. PK wins it. Here's Zorks looking for space. Now Gordo. And Gordo, good opportunity there. Really good space. He just found a gap there, but put the shot well wide to the right. Here's Pudding. He looks for a long shot to PK. Can't find it. Dax round to PK again. Now round to UZ. UZ stopped on the board by Pudding. Here's PK. Now back for Bjorn. Bjorn round for Mantis. And PK on the attack again. Can he... Just again there. He's not getting the help he needs, really. He's getting in position a lot. Getting good opportunities, but he just needs someone there to help him. This one bouncing all the way back for Bjork. Zorks. I'm starting to combine names. There's no Bjorks. Wait, there is a Bjorks. That is a player. I didn't make that up. I'm getting confused. Here's Uzer playing in the middle. Pudding just clears it away. And Bjorn does a brilliant job there. Clear that one out. I was getting Bjorn and Zorks confused, but there is also a player called Bjorks. What a confusing world we live in. Pudding now fighting on the board with Gordo. PK launches it away, but they need to do something a little bit more impressive here, Guernsey, because Jersey just aren't really allowing them anywhere near the net. They're relying on sort of low percentage chances, and maybe a chance there for Pudding, but a little hesitation maybe, and it didn't work out. Here's Dax, under pressure from Mantis. He just plays it all the way to Bjorn. Bjorn will play that out to PK. He doesn't get to it in time. Mantis wins it, now into PK in the middle. Pudding will try and play it. It was so close to Mantis there, on the far post, unmarked. Could have been a goal. Can Mantis maybe do something here? Surely, and PK puts it way wide. Guernsey now all of a sudden seem to be generating a lot of chances. They just need to finish them. They've had 3 or 4 really good chances in a row. Maybe what we're seeing here is they're settling in with a new playstyle with PK playing, and we're seeing them sort of start to form some chemistry. And that one bouncing just wide. And Guernsey suddenly look all over this game. Just in the last minute, maybe 30 seconds, they've suddenly just taken control here, and they're creating chance after chance. Eventually, one of these will go in. Mantis there put a dangerous pass into the middle, and it was just a bump on PK, kept it clean. But here's Zorks. Can he find Gordo? Yes, he can. Gordo beaten by Mantis, and Mantis doing that much better. We saw Mantis made that mistake for the first goal, but he does much better there. And I think we're definitely seeing this Guernsey team start to get used to playing with PK. Obviously, this is their first game with PK, and I mean, they look pretty shaky period 1, but period 2 here, they all of a sudden taking control of the game. Bjorn is going to play it up for Mantis. Mantis has it. Can he look for another pass into the middle? He does, but there's no one there for it. Gordo just gets it as far as UZ. UZ will play towards the net, and Bjorn picks that up after a deflection from PK. PK has it again. Again, a little bit of miscommunication, but it works, and it ends up back with Dax. Dax will put it onto Zorks' head. Nearly, not quite. Bjorn to Mantis. Mantis takes it on the back board. Plays it out. And again, it's on Dax's stick. Dax looks across for Zorks. Those two work well. Here's PK. Good catch there. He plays it out ahead of Pudding, but just a little bit too far ahead. PK will win it back again. Now to Mantis. Mantis will play that back for Bjorn. They're using Bjorn a lot here to recycle the puck. Bjorn needs to make sure he doesn't make that mistake too many times. Maybe a little bit too confident there, and looks like we're going to have a scoreless second period. Yes, we are. Completely scoreless, but Guernsey dominating that period. Complete opposite of the first period. Guernsey just created chance after chance after chance. It's some miracle that Jersey didn't concede there. 2 or 3 which looked like they were sure to go in and somehow found their way around the post. Guernsey will hope to continue that form as they go into period 3. And again, it looks like no change for either team. It is always a difficult call if you should change when it's this close. It's always difficult to say. Back to Mantis. Mantis looks up for Pudding. Bouncing it around for PK. Now Pudding. Around now for UZ. UZ will take the puck out from the back. Mantis look to put pressure on. Here's Zorks. Can Zorks put a puck into the middle? He can, but It's stopped before Gordo can get a clean hit on it. Long shot there, and again it just bounces off the post. Guernsey have got so close time and time again. Now Dax round for UZ. UZ pressured by PK. PK chasing here. UZ just escapes, puts it in the middle, but Mantis gets his head on it. This one all the way back for Bjorn. It was a long shot taken by Zorks. Bjorn takes it again. This time plays it for PK. PK looks across from Mantis. This could be a goal. Yes, it is. You could see that coming from a way away. Brilliant build-up there. PK, lovely pass just to find Mantis in space. And Mantis made that simple move. Cut inside, opened up that angle and drilled it. Top corner. Lovely, lovely stuff. And 2-2 now. They're all tied up. Remember, the last time these two teams played, it went to overtime, and Jersey took the game in overtime there. Although, it's also worth noting, if either of these teams, both these teams currently in the bottom 2 places in the league, but if either of them win here in regular time, they will be equal in points with the team in 8th. So that is key for them. Both of these teams have taken an FF win today. As far as I know, that might not be confirmed, but they've both had matches cancelled on them. So I think they'll both be getting 3 points from that. Plot played up from PK. Gordo bounced off it there, and Jersey looking much more convincing now since that goal. And maybe a fire has been lit underneath them, and all of a sudden, you see it change. The sort of tides change here, and all of a sudden it's Guernsey who are struggling to get the puck out. Played there up for PK. PK couldn't hold on to the puck for very long. Pudding tries to press. This one all the way back to Bjorn, and they need to try and regain some possession here, Guernsey, because Jersey on the front foot now. Zorks pressed. He looks across for UZ. It's picked up by PK, and I mean, I've said it a couple of times already, but PK looking really good here for this Guernsey hockey team side. Has really transformed how they play. Like I was saying, what they needed was a player who could hold the puck a little bit, had a bit of confidence on the puck, so they wouldn't just get rid of it straight away. Instead, they'd take their time with it, and he's done that today, and it has worked. Can they get another goal? They've got 2 minutes now to take this game in regular time. Like I said, if they do, they will go even with Beer With Us on points, and PK launches a shot there. Lovely shot, launched at the net, but Dax gets behind it. Here is UZ, bounced away by Mantis. Mantis and UZ fighting on the board. Now back to Pudding, but he loses it, and Gordo's there, bouncing away. Bjorn, PK, good take there. Really good stuff by PK. Recognised the threat and positioned himself well, took away that puck. Now Mantis plays out for PK. PK, can he launch a shot? No, passed it for Pudding. Pudding not able to get to it. Bouncing now, PK again, and PK is doing a really nice job all over the rink. It is PK. I mean, like I said, I'd like to see PK play a more advanced position, but they're sort of playing him as the furthest back in a high-pressing 3 right now. I'd really be interested to see how this team could play with a high-pressing pair and Squidunge back, but I'll have to wait to for another day to see it. Here's Pudding with a good opportunity. You have Mantis running to space there, and I don't know if he chose not to take the pass or if he just couldn't control the puck, but didn't go for that pass to Mantis in the middle. Here's Pudding. Pudding back for Bjorn. Bjorn. Now PK couldn't get the shot off. Zork stopped it. Now PK will try and win it again. Has won it here. He plays in the middle. Dax clears it away. Can Pudding end it here? Oh, and it's just wide. And Guernsey again have come so close in these second and third periods. They've come so close to scoring so many times. It is honestly a miracle that Jersey haven't conceded any. They got 30 seconds left to take the full 3 points. For those who are new to EUSL, if you win in regular time, you get 3 points, and the loser gets 0. If you go to overtime, those points are then split, so it's 2 points for the winner and 1 point for the loser. So both teams will be hoping to score here in the next 10 seconds. Can Mantis do it there? He was through on net and couldn't get the shot away. He got behind Dax with the puck in his back pocket. It looked like it should have been a goal, but Mantis couldn't take the shot. And it will go to overtime. Like I said, last time they played this game, Jersey took this game in overtime. And so, puck straight out there. Yeah, last time this game was played. It went to overtime and Guernsey won it. So will they be able to repeat it again? Or can Guernsey reverse that and take the win here? And that was nearly a big mistake. Just came off of Bjorn's stick. Maybe not quite how he was intending. And nearly ended up in the back of the net. This one across to UZ. Now up to Zorks. Zorks will put it in the middle and PK could take there. Here's Bjorn. Bjorn moving up the rink. Getting shut down by Gordo and he can only get it as far as UZ. UZ will accelerate along that board. Now Bjorn again tries to play around again and again it's UZ that takes it. UZ moving around nicely now. Can't find a way past Mantis. Round now for Gordo. Back up to Mantis. Can Mantis try and play it up? Pudding was up the rink there, hoping to get it, but just couldn't find a way to get it up there, Mantis. Gordo plays that one back for UZ. PK now chasing. Dax plays it away. And that one played off the side netting by Pudding. An attempt to clear it off of UZ's stick. He nearly put it in his own net. Here's Mantis again. Mantis plays that behind his keeper to PK. PK playing it up the board, hoping Pudding can run onto it, but he can't. PK takes it there. Bouncing off the backboard for UZ. PK pressing, and it's across now for Pudding. Here's Mantis. Mantis on the board, lose it to UZ. UZ round for PK. PK puts it in the middle. Off the side, netting again. Mantis. Neither team really have got much of a chance so far this in overtime here. They've both scraped along, trying to find something, but the defensive play has been significantly better than the offensive play. Here's Pudding, and he just fumbles that puck away. Bjorn tried to find it to Pudding there, and it bounced off his head. Now we'll play it round for Mantis, but only goes as far as Gordo. Gordo puts it on UZ's stick. And Gordo is available there to take the shot on the far post. Can't get that one on target. UZ has it again. This time it will be Zorks taking the shot. Puts it on PK's stick, and PK stops it and then puts it back into his own keeper in the net. Risky stuff, but quick reactions from Bjorn. Catch that spill. Here's Zorks. Zorks now up to Gordo, and Jersey have had the lion's share of the possession here in this third period. After Guernsey were, for my money, the better team in regular time. Here's PK. PK plays it to Mantis. Mantis just needed to be a bit more proactive there. Let UZ take command of the situation there. Let UZ bump him off it. Here's Bjorn now, advancing up the rink. Can't get it past UZ. Here's Mantis. Surely a shot there. And I just don't know what happened there. Mantis maybe hesitated. I don't know. Mantis just did not take that shot, and it was there for him. Here's UZ again. Mantis pressing. Across now to Zorks. PK will win it. Cross for Mantis. Mantis and UZ fighting on the board. It's tracking back for Dax. Dax will... We're in a full 3.5 minutes of overtime here, and Dax is taking his time behind the board. Pudding now puts it out in the middle, and Mantis had a good opportunity. Pudding put it right in the middle there. Good stuff from him, but this time PK puts it into the side netting. There's been a few of those so far already. Neither team has really been able to create anything at all in this overtime. Here's PK going the other way. Can he launch a long shot? No, he can't. All the way off the net. Bouncing back to Bjorn now. Bjorn to PK. PK bouncing off the backboard. Here's Mantis. Now Zorks. Here's Gordo into the middle. UZ stopped by PK. PK is having to do that defensive role. He's done it pretty well, to be fair to him. PK putting it up, looking for Mantis there. Dax round for Zorks. Now Mantis takes it. Back to PK, and again, it looked like an opportunity that could have been a goal, and again, not quite working out there. Here's Bjorn. Bjorn to PK. Zorks now across to UZ. UZ losing it to Pudding. Back to Dax. Now PK again, bouncing off the backboard. Here's Pudding. Round to Mantis. And this game could go on and on forever, to be honest, like this. Teams are just just bouncing off each other. They're not really able to find an edge. No team is... I think both teams are a little bit nervous. Neither team really wants to commit all the way up because they're scared of conceding a goal. But as a result, both teams just feel a little bit conservative. They feel a little bit limp, to be honest. And the Jersey players then, Guernsey players, just not agreeing who should take it. That's the first decent chance, to be honest, with this entire overtime. And Gordo puts it right on to Bjorn. Here is Dax. Bouncing it up to UZ. PK tried to press him there, lost it. But again, puck well wide. Here's PK. And PK lost it easily there to Gordo. Really hard to see where the goal will come from in this game. Neither team look good enough to score. Like they both just look a bit tired. I don't know. One of them needs to try something. PK is really doing all the work for Guernsey. Putting a Mantis not... I don't know. They're not able to hold the puck for that long. They're losing it a lot when they get it. When you see it there from Pudding, like, I think he tries a shot there, but it's just wasted away into the backboard. And that's been the story of the game for both teams. Pudding launching another shot there, and again, it's right into the backboard. Here's UZ. Gordo. Can he try a shot? No. Straight on Pudding stick, and he will dump it away. And if they keep on dumping it and taking low percentage shots, then this game honestly could go on forever. There's no end in sight. Here's Dax. Dax to UZ. UZ taking the puck. This way by Gordo. Gordo around to UZ. UZ still UZ, and Bjorn easily able to clear that one away. PK takes it and he plays it round, but there's no one there for it. And again, the puck is straight back into the other team's hands. Dax now round for UZ. UZ is a name I've said a lot today. He's been on the puck a lot of time. Gets around the rink well and has a lot of influence over the play. Here's Pudding. He's just going to track back for Bjorn. And this game is turning out to be quite the slow burner, I think it would be fair to say. Like I said earlier, neither team look particularly willing to take any risks. They're very happy to sit back and just play the puck around a bit. Bjorn losing it carelessly there to Gordo. Could this be turned into a chance? It can. Here's UZ. He doesn't take the puck. Doesn't take the shot quick enough there. Pudding's going to launch one and Dax clears that away. It was on target, but... I mean, I don't know. On target, but... Dax, pretty easy save. First 30-minute OT, Tommy says in chat. It could be. I don't think we've ever got past about... I think 15 minutes maybe was the longest I've ever seen. Here's Pudding. And he just plays it to absolutely no one. This is the problem that Guernsey have had all season. Is they have players who are very willing, who are very eager to get rid of it. But sometimes just get rid of it to nowhere. Mantis there taking the shot and there's just no one there for it. And the shot's off target. Here's PK. Can he maybe find something here? Looks around for Mantis, but Mantis bumped off it by Zorks. Bjorn chipping that away. Here's PK. Surely here, and he's hesitated for so long. I just don't know what... It's something you see players do a lot, and I never get it, and there we go, straight back the other way, and UZ scores it. And I'm just not sure what PK was doing there. I just don't know why players do that. He took the puck and then just sort of stood still with it and allowed the players to crowd around him, and he lost it, and it's straight back the other way. And UZ gets the winner, 3-2. And it was a slow game that. You look at the stats. I mean, look at the possession, the amount of possession time. Fairly even on passes and shots as well, fairly even. But in the end, higher quality shots from Jersey. I think there were a lot of long distance shots from Guernsey. And that is how that one will end. Guernsey falling in overtime. It's the second time they've lost to Jersey in overtime this season. They do, of course, get a point, but Jersey take 2. And that will end that one. I'll hand back to Fizzy, and he will let you know what's happening next.
So yeah, what a game we had on this 2-3. I think one of the longest overtimes this season we've had. But this will be the last game for now. We will have another one later on at 21 CT, so in straight 1 hour. We will go offline in the meantime, but we definitely hope to see you back in 1 hour to see Spinjitzu against Old Gens Association, which will be a battle between the 7th place and the current 3rd place team in the Pro Division. So definitely tune in to see that. Yeah, that was us for now. We'll see you back here later, hopefully.